There are moments in life when money and love seem to dance together. Not in conflict, not in competition, but in a delicate rhythm that shapes the choices we make and the futures we build. For you, dear Cancer, this dance has always felt personal. Because when it comes to love, you give your whole heart. And when it comes to money, you treat it not just as numbers, but as a reflection of care, stability, and the dreams you want to share with others. Tonight, I want to take you on a journey where the tides of emotion meet the currents of financial growth, where the tarot lays out symbols that whisper of balance, healing, and alignment. In this reading, we will explore not only how you nurture your heart, but also how you nurture your material world. How love and money intertwine to either lift you higher or teach you lessons you didn't know you needed. So breathe deeply. Imagine the moonlight shimmering over gentle waters. And let us step together into a story that belongs entirely to you, a story where your emotions, your dreams, and your abundance are not separate threads, but one beautiful tapestry. The Tarot's first whisper. The first card that rises in this journey is the Lovers, a card that is not only about romance, but about choice. Cancer, this card speaks to the way your heart longs for harmony. You don't fall halfway in love, you surrender fully, deeply, and completely. And when you commit, you do so with the same care you give to the tides of the moon. Gentle, patient, but powerful. But the Lovers is more than a love story. It is about alignment. It is about making choices that bring your heart and your practical world together. For you, money has never been just survival. It has always been connected to love, to the dream of a home filled with warmth, to the promise of security for the ones you care for most. The card reminds you that sometimes love demands sacrifice, and sometimes money demands wisdom. The beauty lies in learning that the two can walk hand in hand instead of pulling you in opposite directions. Take a moment to reflect, Cancer. Are you spending to heal wounds that love left behind? Are you holding too tightly to your coins out of fear that love may abandon you? Or are you learning to see both money and love as expressions of trust, generosity, and faith? The Lovers asks you to choose, not just between people or between paths, but between fear and faith, between living half safe or opening your arms to the fullness of what you truly desire. The currency of the heart? Cancer, when we speak of money, we often forget its hidden soul. We reduce it to numbers, to bills, to coins clinking in the palm of the hand. But for you, money is never just money. It is memory. It is safety. It is love transformed into something tangible. Every coin you save carries the whisper of a dream, a home you wish to build, a promise you wish to keep, a loved one you hope to protect. Your finances are rarely just about survival. They are tied to the quiet vows you make in the stillness of night. But here lies the tension. Sometimes love asks you to give without counting, to spend on a dinner, a gift, a journey that brings two souls closer. And sometimes money asks you to hold back, to prepare, to shield your heart from storms that could come tomorrow. This is the balancing act of your Cancer spirit. You do not chase wealth for its own glory. You seek it because it feels like an extension of your care, like a blanket you wrap around those you cherish, like a shelter that says, "Here, you are safe. Here, you are loved." And yet, the truth is this. Love is not always bought with coins, nor can security ever be built by money alone. What truly enriches your path is the way you invest, not just your wallet, but your soul, the way you pour your heart into every act of giving, into every seed of kindness you plant. Remember this, Cancer. Your wealth is not only in what sits in your account, but in the way your presence makes others feel at peace. That is the true currency of your heart. Love is investment, money is mirror. Cancer, imagine this. Love and money are not enemies. They are mirrors. Each reflects the way you give, the way you receive, the way you trust yourself, and the way you trust others. When you fall in love, you invest more than your heart. You invest your time, your energy, sometimes even your savings, not because you expect repayment, but because giving feels like breathing to you. It is how you show devotion. Yet, there are moments when your generosity leaves you unbalanced. When your giving becomes so heavy that your own needs grow silent, this is where the mirror of money teaches you. It shows you whether love is being nurtured equally or whether your soul is carrying too much of the weight. And here's the beauty. Love teaches you abundance. It whispers, "You are enough," even when your pockets feel light, while money teaches you boundaries. It reminds you, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So when these two meet, love and money, they ask you to stand with both tenderness and wisdom, to give with an open hand, but also to keep enough for yourself, so that your own heart does not run dry. Cancer, you must remember this truth. Every healthy relationship, whether in romance or finance, thrives on balance. Too much sacrifice can turn into resentment. Too much control can turn into distance. But when love and money dance together, each step becomes a rhythm of trust, a rhythm of care, a rhythm that says, "I value you, and I also value myself." Healing through love and trust. Cancer, healing does not always come in a sudden flash of light. Often, it comes quietly, in the way you learn to trust again, in the way you allow yourself to believe that both love and money can flow to you without being taken away. You carry scars, both emotional and financial. Perhaps someone once betrayed your heart. Perhaps someone once took advantage of your generosity, leaving you feeling empty, both in love and in your bank account. Those memories whisper to you, warning you not to trust, telling you to protect yourself too tightly. But here is what your soul already knows. Trust is the medicine. Trust is the bridge that turns fear into freedom. And healing happens each time you decide to open your heart again, to believe that not everyone is here to take from you. Some are here to give. Some are here to walk beside you. Some are here to build with you. Think of love as water and money as the cup that holds it. If the cup is cracked, the water spills and you feel loss. But when you heal the cup through trust, through forgiveness, through learning, the water stays. It grows. It nourishes you and the ones you love. So breathe deeply, Cancer. Know that your past does not define your future. The scars you carry are not walls. They are reminders of your strength. Love can be safe again. Money can flow again. And when you hold both with trust, you discover a new kind of abundance, one that is steady, gentle, and deeply healing. The power of boundaries. Cancer. One of your greatest lessons in both love and money is the art of boundaries. Your heart is vast, like the ocean, generous, giving, endless. But when the tide gives too much without return, the shore begins to erode. And that is why you must learn to protect your energy, your resources, and your love. Boundaries are not walls. They are doors. Doors you can open to the right people and close to the ones who cannot honor your soul. They are the sacred lines that remind the world, this is my worth, this is my value, this is how I deserve to be treated. In love, boundaries mean you no longer accept crumbs. When you deserve the whole meal of devotion, it means you do not bend yourself into pain just to keep someone else comfortable. It means you choose love that uplifts you, not love that drains you. In money, boundaries mean you honor your time, your talents, your effort. You do not give your labor away for less than it is worth. You do not carry the debts of others at the cost of your own peace. Instead, you say with courage, my energy is valuable. My gifts deserve to be compensated, and I will no longer trade my light for less than its true gold. Cancer. When you embrace boundaries, something magical happens. Your relationships deepen, not weaken. Your financial world grows stronger, not smaller. Because boundaries do not push love away, they invite real love to stay. And they do not block abundance. They allow abundance to arrive without being stolen or wasted. So stand tall, dear Cancer. Set your boundaries with softness but with firmness. And trust that by doing so, you are creating a life where both love and money honor you equally. The dance of giving and receiving. Cancer, your heart was born to give. It is your nature to nurture, to pour your love like water into the cups of others. But sometimes you forget that you, too, deserve to receive. Giving without balance leaves your soul thirsty. It leaves your hands empty and your spirit exhausted. But when you learn the sacred art of both giving and receiving, you begin to move in harmony with the universe. In love, this balance means allowing someone to love you back, not just in words, but in actions. It means letting someone hold you, support you, care for you, instead of always being the one who holds everyone else together. In money, this balance shows itself in how you manage what flows in and what flows out. It's not about hoarding wealth, and it's not about giving everything away. It's about letting money circulate, investing in yourself, allowing others to give to you, while you give back with wisdom and generosity. The universe itself lives in this rhythm. The tide flows in, and then it flows out. The moon grows full, and then she wanes into darkness. You, dear Cancer, are a mirror of this natural dance. When you honor both sides, you create a life where love and abundance move through you effortlessly, without struggle, without fear. So let this be your reminder. You are worthy not only of giving, but of receiving just as deeply. And when you finally allow yourself to embrace both sides of this truth, your heart softens, your finances strengthen, and your soul finds peace. Trusting the flow. Cancer. One of your greatest lessons is trust. Trusting yourself, trusting others, and most of all, trusting the flow of life itself. Too often, you grip tightly to money, to love, to memories, because your heart fears loss. You believe that if you hold on hard enough, nothing will slip away. But in truth, the tighter you hold, the heavier the burden becomes. Trust is a gentle opening of the hands. It is the courage to believe that what is meant for you will always return. That money, once spent with intention, finds its way back in surprising forms. That love, once given sincerely, creates ripples that never truly vanish. In your relationships, trust allows you to rest, to know that you do not have to chase, you do not have to beg, you do not have to prove your worth. The right soul will recognize you, they will meet you where you are, and they will stay, not because you hold them, but because love itself roots them beside you. In finances, trust helps you release the constant fear that there will never be enough. It guides you to make wise choices, to believe in your ability to earn, to create, to rebuild if necessary. And it teaches you that money is not just paper or numbers. It is energy, and energy always moves, always flows, always returns in cycles. Cancer. When you let yourself trust, you step into freedom. You are no longer weighed down by the fear of losing what you love. Instead, you move gracefully with life, allowing it to ebb and flow, while knowing deep inside that you are always supported. So breathe deeply, release your grip, and let the flow carry you. For when you trust, you discover that the universe has always been on your side. Symbols of harmony. Close your eyes for a moment, Cancer, and imagine a wide, flowing river. The water is clear, alive, unending. This river is your life. Your emotions, your money, your relationships, they all move within its current. When you fight the current, when you try to stop the flow, the water becomes turbulent and you feel exhausted. But when you surrender, when you let the river carry you, you discover how effortlessly life knows where to take you. Now, see a rainbow stretching above this river, a bridge of colors, a promise of beauty after the storm. This rainbow is the reminder that both money and love are not separate struggles, but connected gifts. When you heal your relationship with money, you feel more secure in love. When you open your heart to love, you attract abundance without force. And finally, look at your own hands. They are open, not clenched. In your left hand, a coin glows softly, symbol of financial stability. In your right hand, a heart-shaped light shines, symbol of love and emotional fulfillment. You are holding both, not one at the cost of the other, not either or, but both. Balanced, glowing, alive. This is the harmony you are learning. That wealth and love are not enemies fighting for space in your life, but companions. They weave together like the river and the rainbow above it. One brings foundation, the other brings meaning. And when you allow both to flow into you, your spirit expands, your world becomes whole. So, Cancer, remember this image. The river, the rainbow, the open hands. Carry it with you, for it is the vision of your soul's balance, the dance of money and love flowing together, lifting you higher. Love, money, and the heart of Cancer. And so, my dear Cancer, we come to the closing of this journey where the tides of love and money have been flowing together like rivers that meet at the sea. You have seen how your heart, so soft yet so powerful, is not a weakness, it is the very compass that guides you. When your heart is clear, when it feels safe and honored, you make choices in your finances that are wise, grounded, and abundant. When your emotions are healed, your money naturally carries the vibration of peace, of growth, of flow. Love and money, for you, are not separate. They are reflections of how deeply you value yourself. Every coin you hold is a mirror of the love you have allowed in. Every relationship you nurture is also a mirror of how much abundance you believe you deserve. So I ask you now, what is it that you truly desire? Is it stability, where your heart feels safe and your finances feel steady? Is it expansion, where your love blossoms like the moonlight and your money grows like fertile soil after rain? Whatever your answer is, trust that the universe has already planted those seeds in you. The tarot reminds us tonight that wealth is not only about numbers, it is about wholeness. It is about the harmony between the love you give, the love you receive, and the resources that sustain you. When your inner ocean is calm, the waves of abundance reach your shore with ease. So, Cancer, hold this truth close. Your heart is a treasure chest, your love is currency, and your abundance flows in the rhythm of your emotions. Walk forward knowing that the tides of love and money are not meant to drown you. They are meant to lift you, to carry you into a future where every choice is guided by both tenderness and strength. And as you breathe this in, imagine yourself standing once more by the shore. The moon above, the waves around you, the tarot whispering in your ear. You are not alone. You are guided. You are loved. And you are destined to prosper in every way. Let this be your blessing. Let this be your anchor. And let this be the song your heart carries into tomorrow.